Today I'm just going to share with you one of very useful Microsoft Excel tip, which is subtotal function. Subtotal formula. I'll tell you what. See, in a voluminous data like the one that you are seeing, if you are filtering the database, if you are filtering the database based on certain head, for example, nationality. If you select let's say Oman, there are around 1100 employees, and if you want to see their salary only, if you go down, and if you by default, if you put a sum formula, when you filter, the summation of the range that you filtered will not be visible. Only the formula of sum of total range will be visible, which will not be useful for you. If it is a pivot table, for example, there is a pivot table here. If you filter, for example, from here any department, for example, go and select only HR department, for example, in this dummy data, automatically the subtotal or the total or summation of the range that you are filtering is visible. This is automatic. By default the program is written inside. That's why 93 is coming, which is the summation of the range that you selected. If you clear filter, automatically if you go down, the grand total is fully visible in addition to the subtotal, because pivot table is already programmed in such a way with built-in coding like that. Likewise, in a table format, for example, see, I have one source data. The first sheet is not table format, it's a normal range of cells, while the third sheet source data 2 is a table format. If it is a table format also, when you select, for example, certain range of cells, let's say nationality, you select Sri Lanka. If you select Sri Lanka, if you put a sum here, automatically it will show you the summation of the selected range only, because even like pivot table, similar to pivot table, even the normal table format in the home, go here, format as a table. If you click format as a table, if you select any data range with any table format, automatically if you put a sum formula here, it will select you the summation of the range that you are filtering. But if it is a non-pivot or non-table, it's a normal raw data, source data with no format, what you need to do is the subtotal. Let me tell you what, for example, what I'm explaining is sum of the whole range is what. Let me just make it expanding. Let me put what is it, comma, decimals, so 1.2 million, right? This is 1.2 million. But when you select, for example, certain range here, let's say on leave only you are selecting. If you go here, see, the total is not visible. Total is not visible because it will not show you unless you write the subtotal formula. Let me show you how to write the subtotal formula. You have to go to the last cell. Let me clear all the filter. Go here, is equal to subtotal. Subtotal is a formula with so many functions inside it. Within subtotal, when you click subtotal in open bracket, open parenthesis, it will ask you want which function of the selected range needs to be returned here in this cell, average or count or max or min or product or sum or anything. So for example, if you need a sum only, then you need to select 9, because see, the 9 means the reference number 9 means it will calculate only the sum of the selected range. Go here, after 9 put comma and then select the whole range. That's it. See now, so the total is how much? 1.6 million. Let me select here 1.624800. 1.6 million. Now you can filter and select anything and you will see. For example, go here, for example, appraisal rating greater than let's say 70. Go here and 70. Oh, sorry, there is a number lock. Let me put here 70. See, now automatically the subtotal formula brings you 829, which is the summation of the range that you already filtered, which is more than 70 appraisal rating. Likewise, you filter a different range. For example, clear filter, go here and go to, for example, people who are working only. Click working. See, it will return you exactly the summation of the total salaries of the people who are working only. So this will give you, if you see here subtotal 9 means it is sum. Likewise, if you need the average, you have to select, just go here and it automatically shows here. See, if you need count, even you can put count, or average. Average means 1, then the whole range. Then this is the average salary of the total salary. Okay, then if you, it's already filtered for working. Let me filter, unfilter, and if you go here, the total average is 1146. But when you select only for let's say people who is on leave only, the average, then it is 1115. So this subtotal formula will be very handy and useful for you guys when you deal with data, raw data without any table format, and also if it is not, you are dealing with the raw data only, not the pivot table. Pivot table, by default automatically takes care of giving you the subtotal and grand total as I told. But when you deal with the raw data and you want to get the subtotal with average, sum, or product, or count, anything, you can use this subtotal formula. Hope this is of help for you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic evening ahead.